Hello everyone and welcome to Daria Draws. Today I'm attempting to do a little experiment where I first do a sketch within about 20 to 25 minutes, and then I'm doing an alla prima painting, which is a painting that is done within one session of John Krasinski or Jim Halpert from The Office. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking to achieve with that experiment, but I think it will be fun. And of course, I'm starting off by sketching a little bit with a black pen. For those of you who don't know, I love sketching with this material because it's so easy, effortless. You don't have to think about the fact that you can erase it, so there is no place for a mistake, but at the same time, it kind of liberates you. Now, the pen sketch was done within about 5 to 7 minutes, but I decided to go a little further and add a bit of color to it with some alcohol markers. While I was sketching this, I kind of remembered that comic book Pam made for Jim, but that's just me fangirling, so please do not mind that. So this was kind of quick and easy, even though some of the facial features were kind of tough to do, but I'm more interested in what's going to happen in the longer run. Now, as always, I'm starting off by sketching the outer silhouette and marking some of the shadows. As I have mentioned previously, the actor's facial features are kind of difficult to do, which is very surprising to me because he has very distinct eyebrows and a nose and like the overall face shape, which is very him, and it was just kind of surprising to me that I struggled a little bit with that. Of course, the point of this portrait, just like any other, is to deliver a certain character, a certain facial expression, a mood of a person, and that was definitely a lot of work. But I think it was worth it at the end. I mean, you'll have to wait and see. As you probably could tell, I'm using two brushes, one of which I'm using to apply the paint and the other is to erase it. This is a great way to work on your drawing for a long time without actually building up too much paint and too much texture in the places where you don't want them to be. Even though the drawing is very far from perfect and doesn't really look like Jim at all, I still decided to go through with some warmer tones on top of the face and the ears, and then some cooler tones on the chin. Just because men have a tendency to grow a beard, and even if they shave it, you can still tell the difference in the tone. Using lights and shadows, I'm slowly starting to carve out the shapes that need to be there, and we're getting a more three-dimensional face and somewhat of a resemblance. So the whole process is pretty much juggling between the warm and cool colors as well as lights and shadows. And also don't forget to make the painting look like the person you're painting. Normally you have to add the highlights at the very end, but I feel like it gives me another point of the spectrum. So if the shadows are the darkest bits, the highlights are the lightest bits, and that gives you the chance and the time to match everything to those two endpoints. So I feel like making highlights kind of in the middle of the process makes more sense to me. And if you think the face is done at this point, you're wrong. I did some touch-ups just for the grand reveal, but I did add this refreshing blue and green to the background a little bit to match the eyes and make the painting a bit fresher overall. So this is it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. That will help my channel grow and keep me motivated to post more. I will see you in the next video.